What is shaking, homies? Today we are taking a look at the 2026 version of the Magicyoyo K3. $16, both responsive and unresponsive. Let's go take a look. Alrighty, so here we got the classic Magicyoyo box. Holographic QR code so you know it's authentic. All that good stuff. We'll bring you to their website. Now, the original K3 was, I believe, ABS material. Now, this one is made out of polycarb, and it's more durable. It should kind of perform better, and it should also look cooler. If you need to know how to replace the bearing, here's a little thing that shows you how. I'll show you, but, oh, this does look really nice. I like this. It's like a nice, kind of like red wine. I really like the glossy finish too. It looks really nice. As you see right now, it is set up for responsive play, meaning the yo-yo will come back to your hand. Unresponsive play, meaning it will require what is called a bind, if you don't know, if you're new, to make it come back. And here, which is really nice with a lot of these yo-yos, you get the bearing removal tool, a concave unresponsive bearing, and then the larger axle to accommodate the larger bearing. We also got a large 10-pack of string, and then this is little, if it's digging into your finger and when you're a beginner, those are good to put over where the string goes, so it doesn't hurt, until you, develop calluses and get tougher skin, grow up a little bit. When you're young, it can hurt more. All right, and then, so you just take the axle out, then this end, right here, and then this end's nice because you can put it on a keychain or something, or if you need a little leverage, you can actually put the, if you happen to, you can't really wiggle it, usually it comes out easy, but if you really need some leverage, you can put something like that in there and crank it, really get it going. So now you see there's the smaller bearing, then you just take the larger axle, and if your axle gets stuck in there, you can't get it out with your hands, that's what this little wrench is for. As you can see, it fits on right there. So really nice. I love these yo-yos that come, then you just put in the larger bearing, and you're good to go. But we're gonna play with it both ways. So I'm actually gonna play with it responsive first, beginner style. Do a couple of beginner tricks, and get warmed up. And do a little more advanced tricks. So, yeah, I'm going to put it back together, put the specs on the screen right there, and we'll be back in a second to do some tricks. Okay, guys, we're going to start with a little responsive play. As you can see, the yo-yo comes right back to my hand. This is great if you're first learning, or if you're just somebody that likes responsive play, you like looping tricks, you like, casual yo-yoing. Obviously, the shape, this is going to be more better for, learning your basic string tricks, learning how to hop the yo-yo up, stuff like that. You're even going to be able to learn, things like your brain twister, your zipper combos, basic tricks like that. You can do really cool stuff too, like stop and go. It's a trick you can only do on responsive yo-yo. Really, really fun trick. No, but there's just something about responsive yo-yos that is just fun. And learning how to play on a responsive yo-yo first will make you a much smoother player in the long run than if you just try to jump right into playing unresponsive. Because when you're playing responsive, if I do something, the yo-yo comes back. So if I accidentally move my hand or something, that's also going to make the yo-yo come back. Like if I'm yo-yoing and I whack my hands together, it's going to come back up, and I'm going to have to, react and do that. Where unresponsive yo-yo, you have a lot more room for error, which can be good and can be bad in the same token. So, just different ways to think about it. Yeah, but really, really cool. Yeah, but really digging it as a responsive yo-yo. But now let's throw the larger bearing in, and we'll do a little unresponsive play, because I feel like that's what most of you guys are really here to see. Anyways, so we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we are now strung up with the larger unresponsive bearing, and as you can see now, it does not come back in my hands with a tug, and I got to do a bind to make it come back. But it's nice because now I can do more advanced tricks, obviously, like throw the string around, whip it out of the air, and do some nice long combinations. The size of this yo-yo also makes it fairly easy to catch on the string. You get nice long spins too for a budget yo-yo. And like I said before, it plays very fast, despite it being plastic and everything. I do enjoy the polycarb. I think it definitely really helps. I think APS is nice, but I feel polycarb is more durable. And for a yo-yo like this, you want something durable that you can, you know, toss around, not be worried about it. But yeah, really big fan of this. I think much cooler than the original K3. And overall, great yo-yo, great value. So you can get this on Amazon, $16.99. Absolutely tremendous value. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.